Most evenings, Daisy curls up against Grace on the couch, completely still, completely calm, the kind of quiet that looks like total trust. But every night, no matter how settled she seems, Daisy still won't stay fully inside. She sleeps just inside the garage instead. Daisy was found alone on a farm outside town, weeks after the family who lived there had already packed up and left. Nobody came back for her. She waited by that porch for days before a neighbor finally noticed her and called for help. At the shelter, most people walked right past her kennel every single day. They assumed she simply didn't care about being noticed. They were wrong. Daisy wasn't ignoring anyone. She was pressed into the back corner, hoping nobody would look at her at all. Grace sat quietly beside her for nearly an hour that first day before she finally took one small step toward the waiting hand. In her first days home, Daisy moved carefully through every room, like she wasn't sure she was allowed to actually be there. The very first night, Grace found her curled up just inside the garage instead of the soft dog bed they had bought her. One evening, Grace and Dale invited friends over for game night, and Daisy lay curled between them on the living room rug. When everyone stood up and headed toward the kitchen for dessert, Daisy quietly picked her blanket up off the floor in her mouth. She carried it straight to the front door and lay down facing it, like she still expected someone to send her away. Grace found her there a few minutes later. She didn't carry her back. She just sat down on the floor beside her. A few weeks later, Grace and Dale started fostering a younger dog named Ranger, hoping his energy might help Daisy settle in. The two of them were inseparable almost immediately, chasing each other around the yard until they both collapsed together in the grass. Even now, Daisy still never walks through a doorway first. She always waits, letting Ranger go ahead of her every single time. These days, Daisy sleeps inside every single night, curled up next to Ranger, the garage door closed behind her and finally forgotten. Now Grace volunteers at local adoption events, and she has noticed something familiar there. Most visitors still drift toward the youngest puppies first. Other times, a nervous glance lands on her broad head and stocky shoulders, and someone quietly walks toward a smaller dog instead. Daisy still waits for others sometimes, still lets them go first. But these days, she never doubts she's the one who stays.